Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's Max, and welcome to FPS Hell. And as you can see, we're doing T3. Now, originally, I was gonna sit here and I was gonna do my impression of Schwarzenegger, our governor, soon to be world leader, and I was gonna talk about like how the game mimicked all my likeness and my penis and all those other things. Mir Schreiber. Anyway, instead of doing that, I decided to go ahead and tell you a story. And it's probably one of the stupidest things I have ever done. See, back in the day, well, actually now, I'm still a huge fan of the Terminator franchise. I mean, if it's Terminator, I'll watch it. I mean, even Terminator Salvation and the Sarah Connor Chronicles. I don't care. Well, maybe season 2 is something I'll avoid. Anyway, T3 came out around this time, obviously, and I was amazed. I loved the film. You know, a lot of people hate it. You know, because it's kind of blasphemous towards T2, but you know, just get over it. You know, it's canon now, so oh well. Anyway, I heard T3 was gonna come out. I was reading a magazine while I was working at Blockbuster, Blockbuster, and I heard it was coming out, and the game was like, it was supposed to be like some big time thing. It was gonna have like, you know, Stan Winston even endorsed it, so it was gonna be good. You know, of course he died like, you know, later, and it could be because he actually played this game. I don't know. Anyway, I found out that it was coming out for the Xbox and the PS2. Here's the problem. I had a GameCube back then, and only a GameCube. I was enraged, I was infuriated, I was pissed. I was so pissed off that I grabbed my GameCube, my Wavebird, 12 GameCube games, the good ones too, not just any cheap ones, the really good ones. And went to the nearest GameStop and traded all that in. I had to have this game. I don't know what the hell came over me, but I had to have this game. It was Terminator. I must have it. It was gonna have Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness and his penis and all those other things, and his butt. It was gonna be him walking around naked. Oh, okay, maybe I'm going too far. Oh well. I decided to go ahead and trade all my GameCube, all my 12 games, and everything. And with all that, I only had enough trade credit to buy a new Xbox and a copy of T3 for that system. And like an idiot, I took it. So here I am walking home with my friend Buzz N64, going to my big, you know, shouting out, "I got an Xbox! I got a fucking Xbox! Yes, yes! I am now playing with power." Which is kind of stupid because I was playing with power when I had Nintendo. I don't know. Yeah, so I pretty much, you know, I fucked up, because when I took the system home and started playing T3, my jaw dropped, and not out of awe. It dropped out of, because I felt like the dumbest man alive. That's what happened. You know when the coyote runs across a cliff while chasing the Roadrunner, and the Roadrunner makes it across the cliff, and the coyote doesn't, and he kind of just sits there in suspended animation, kind of looks at you, and all of a sudden he turns into a giant sucker, and it says sucker across the lollipop? Yeah, that was me. Dumbest thing I've ever done. Period.